Alright, well, thank you for the chat, Gam Gam, but I am afraid it is time for me to go home, because I have got a metric ton of packages to unload, and I've got a car to fix. Oh, God. Okay, this is definitely a game development question, not a grandma question, but I've got to know.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Oh, you got that right. Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are back in my summer car. Now, as you can see, we've actually got over 40,000 bucks on us at the moment, because at the end of last episode, we had so many things that I wanted to get done in this one, I decided I should probably just go do that bit off camera. And that way we didn't have to deal with it this morning, because today I want to be all about
fear and surprise and ruthless efficiency.
Now, the plan is, we are going to, because we got the rims in the back of the van along with a spare tire, so we are going to flea tires first, and then we are going to drop off the rims, get tires on them. We're going to run to Tamo's, and along the way we're going to stop, we're going to knock the doors off of the barn with the Pontiac in it, and hopefully pull that out far enough that we can grab it with the septic truck in the future. Then we're going to go to Tamo's, we're going to pay for our money order, we're going to grab all of our car parts, and we are also going to get Grandma's shopping list. And then we're going to come home, we're going to stop at Tamo's, we're going to pick up the rims, drop off the spare, go say hi to Grandma really quick, and then come back here and spend the entire weekend, or at least as much of it as we need to spend, get in the car, hopefully running and driving. Now, really quick, what was it Grandma wanted? Okay, we gotta remember sugar, sausages, milk. Sugar, sausages, milk. Sugar, sausages, milk. I think I can remember that. Here, you know what, Digby? Really quick, here's a thought. Let's run in there, let's take a screenshot, and that way, if you have to, you will be able to refer back to it. Alright, Flea Tower, you unwashed heathen. How much are you gonna overcharge me for putting tires on these things? What's on my mind is I've got 3 more of these bloody things to lug in here. Hold that thought. Alright, let's see if we can remember how to do this. Oh, and I kind of like this tune, actually. So, I believe it is... yeah, it's in here somewhere. Okay, alignment, check, repair, no. Gear ratios, we're not going to worry about that right now. Dent repair, don't need it. Paint jobs are already done. There we go. Okay, now we want... I am thinking the good old Gomer Gobras. So, where are you? Right there. Okay. Hopefully you have those done by the time I come back so that you can do my spare tire for me. Okay, so far, so good. Okay, now for phase 2 of the plan. Let's try backing into the doors and seeing if we can knock them over that way. That did not look like we accomplished a whole lot just then. Well, it sounds like we did get at least one of them. Alright, handbrake on, ignition off, Digby out. And there's the Pontiac, all ready to go. Perfect. Actually, is there any way I can push the nose over a little bit, just line it up on the door better? Please tell me you're going to be movable.
Se måste...
Wrong button. No. Okay, we are going to have to do this the hard way. You know what? That's fine. I'm used to it. Actually, let's not even bother with it. I'm pretty sure the rope's going to reach this far. I hate to say it, but I think that might be as far out into the wild as we are going to get it. I tell you what, though, that should be far enough to actually prevent the doors from reappearing. I hope so, because that, unfortunately, is where it's going to sit. Now, on to phase 3. Sugar, sausages, milk. Okay, Tamo, I am here to get sugar, sausages, and milk. Oh my god, that dude is still here? What you can do for me is help this poor guy. Alright, we got milk. That's not sugar. That's yeast. I don't want yeast. I want sugar. Where is your sugar at? Ah, there's the sugar. Okay, we got sugar, we got milk. We got sausages. Let's get her groceries. No, I'm not helping you with your stupid pliers. Leave me be. Okay, now, let's pay for that postal order. I kind of thought the computer one might be here by now. I really wish there was something we could do for that guy. You know what? It's fine. Let's go figure out what we got for car parts and how much room we're going to need. Holy crap, they're in boxes this time? Last time I made an order, they weren't. That's not to say we can't just unwrap them all anyway, but some of these, if I remember correctly, are rims. And that seems like it might be an absolutely stupid idea to unpack here in his dooryard. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to load up as much of this stuff as I can, and we're just going to have to hope we can make it all fit.
One eternity later.
And that is the lot. Alright, I can't believe it all fit. Here's to hoping it doesn't glitch out. But yeah, we managed to get it all. I mean, I had to put the spare tire in the front, but small sacrifices. You know, the thought occurs, I am going to have a bit of a dilemma if my tires are done, because I don't really have room to put them in the truck. I mean, we can try it, but they will definitely have to go in the front. Alright, well, first things first, Fleetari, dude, please tell me that you can do this at the same time. Oh, good, you haven't actually done them yet. So I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is on my mind is I really wanted to get a spare tire, but now I can't. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do, dude. I'm going to leave this out in your dooryard, just for now, and then when I come back and get those, we'll talk about it. Okay, are we ready to finally, like 2.5 weeks after she called and asked us for help, to finally go visit Grandma? Alright, Gam Gam, I really hope you got tea on, because I am absolutely dying of thirst here. Hello! Okay, you got something. Ah, good day here, have some coffee. You know what? That sounds bloody good to me. Hold that thought. I've actually brought you a bit of a prezi. No, you need to get out of the car. There you go. No. Okay, now I think I have to put that stuff in there. I hope that's where it's got to go. Ooh, Grandma's Little Helper. I got an achievement for that. Perfect. So yeah, there you go, Grandma. Let's have a cup of coffee with you. Let me just sit down. She looks incredibly impressed. Aw, is there anything sweeter than a boy in his Gam Gam? Alright, well, thank you for the chat, Gam Gam, but I am afraid it is time for me to go home, because I have got a metric ton of packages to unload, and I've got a car to fix. Oh, God. Okay, this is definitely a game development question, not a grandma question, but I've got to know. Oh my god, the less you know about that, the better. Alright, you know what? This van is not exactly a ballerina on a good day, but holy crap, this thing handles like garbage when it's fully loaded. No, I want to kind of lean my head out there so I can see where I'm backing up to. And I want to get this thing kind of close to the garage so it'll be easier to unload it. Because, yeah, I have a feeling that the rest of today is going to be all about getting the truck empty. So, really quick, I notice I've got a couple of needs that need to be addressed, and then it's going to be montage time. Alright, so where did we leave off? I do believe at the end of the last episode we had... Yeah, I was going to say, I forgot to do the GT rocker cover. And I need to put the air cleaner back on it at some point, but I think I'm going to tune it first. Oh, and we probably ought to swap out the radiator and we haven't done the exhaust yet or anything else. Okay, so we do have a metric ton of things still to go. Well, let's start with the rocker cover. And perfect. Okay, so next up, what time is it? Actually, I didn't look and see what time it is, so hold that thought. If we've got time enough, I'm thinking we might just install the stereo. Oh, actually, we've got a metric ton of time. Okay, never mind. How about we put the radiator in, and then we install the stereo? I don't think I have to disconnect the, Yeah, I don't think I have to disconnect the hoses. I'm pretty sure they'll put themselves back on there. What are the odds it's the same size wrench? Oh my god, okay, it is exactly the same size wrench. That's incredibly handy and also never going to happen again. So let's pop you lot off. We'll head over to this side, pop you guys off. And boop. Oh, okay, so that's not coming out, and I suspect it is probably because it still has radiator hoses attached. Okay, so the hoses are off, which means I should be able to... No, I want to go back to that. Pop that one off. Here's a thought. Let's get it out of the car before we lose it. Pop that one off. Let's get that out of the car before we lose it. And now you will come out, correct? Correct. You know what? You can live down there. I don't mind. Okay, let's get the pretty one in. Okay, the racing radiator is in, the hoses are tight. I think that's pretty much the engine done, I believe. Okay, you're getting a little bit too close to the hole there, chum. I'm not a big fan. So how about we get you back over there a little tiny bit. Kind of like that. Alright, what do we got left? We've got to put the half shafts back in. We got the stereo that's got to go in. I want to swap out the steering wheel at some point. Oh, and we definitely need to do the exhaust. Alright, we have the racing muffler. So we still got steering wheel, stereo, oh, crap, I didn't do the oil filter either, did I? No, I did not. Alright, let's get that one sorted out really quick. And a boop. Did you fall all the way down, or are you still in the engine bay? Looks like you are still in the engine bay. think that's pretty much it as far as the engine goes. I mean, we still gotta get the half shafts back in before it'll move, but we might be able to fire it up. I mean, I'm gonna have to put fluids in it, obviously. Alright, brake and clutch are full. So, let's get your caps back on. Oh my god, do I not have extra motor oil? Surely I've got extra motor oil. I'm not seeing any antifreeze either. Nope, that's two-stroke. That's two-stroke. Where the hell did it all go? Have I legitimately used all of my oil? Alright, fine. Well, apparently, starting the car is not a thing that's going to happen today. You know what? It's fine. It's getting late. Probably ought to go to bed anyway. Oh, crap. Looks like we are going to have to go to Tamos tomorrow, whether I wanted to or not.
The next day.
And once more under the Tamo-shaped breach, my friends. Once more we close the walls up with our lack of foresight. Crap. Okay, please don't get hit in the face with a rally. I tell you what, if we're gonna go out anyway, we might as well bring the septic truck, and we can just grab the Pontiac on the way home too. Alright, so I've had a little bit of a change of plan, because the thought occurred that if we pick the Pontiac up on the way home, I'm gonna have to haul it through all the rally crowds, and that does not seem like a terribly good idea. However, because we are in town really early, there is one more thing we can do, and that is to clean this guy's septic tank out. Now, the reason we want to do that is because we have actually got a little side quest for Fleetari that I completely forgot about. And I am thinking maybe in the next episode, we can start working on the night moves. Okay, I really hope that's close enough. Tell you what, it's gonna have to be, because that's as close as I can get. Oh, thank God for that. Yes, please. I will take your money. 1200 marks is brilliant. And even better, we're not gonna need to worry about paying to dispose of it this time. Alright, let me get this crap pack back up. Let's get over to Tamos. Hi, how are you today? Oh, that's not the right one. Try that one.
No, ei jaksa katsoa sun naamaa.
I cannot stand that dude. Alright, good morning, Tamo. I see you don't have my computer yet, but you did sort this guy out. Brilliant. Okay, we need antifreeze. Whoops, I think I just grabbed a battery by accident. Anyway, we need antifreeze, we need motor oil. Might as well take the rest of the brake fluid. I'm kinda tempted to buy the paints as well. Thanks. Anyway, yeah, I think I might actually just buy one of all the paint as well. Now, I do believe at some point in the game's development cycle they actually changed the colors. Because a couple of the paint jobs that I did for the Satsuma were color-coded to the paints that we had at the time, and now they don't quite match. Is there anything else we need while we're right here? You know what? Nope. That should do it. If I'm being honest, that's probably enough. Man, I hate driving through here on rally day. Ow, hello. Yeah, after you. Enjoy your time penalty.
12 seconds later.
Oh, well, how'd that work out for you? Here, let me help you out a little bit. Jerk.
5 minutes later.
Ah, caught back up, have we? Alright, you're gonna push me into the crowd, and that's not good. So how about you go that way? Oh crap, don't end up in the ditch. Please don't end up in the ditch. You absolute...
1 hour later.
Okay, I think we might have to put a pin in the, going home and getting the car running idea that we had. Can I just shut that, please? I just want to shut the door. Just want to shut the door. No, shut the door. Shut the door. I don't want the motor oil. I want to shut the door. Shut the door. Okay, I cannot shut the door. Brilliant. Yeah, looks like next episode we are going to be bringing the tractor over here, hopefully before the crowd shows up. And yeah, we're going to have to rescue the septic truck, we're going to have to tow it home with the tractor, and then maybe, just maybe, we can get the car running. And on that slightly tragic note, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of My Summer Car. And yeah, I hope to see you for the next one.
Yeah.